Hello, welcome back to another Ruffa Sports Cards video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a couple different topics potentially. One's going to be the issue at hand with patch cards and the sky falling for these patch cards, and what my own personal thoughts and opinions are on the matter there. Here is the card of the day, featured card of the day for this YouTube video. It is this 2022 Panini Limited Derek Carr. It's a limitless materials patch, 2-color, number 249/24. So a little bit of a Kobe jersey number on that card also. So I buy and sell low-end sports cards. I sell a ton of cards over on Whatnot. My username on Whatnot is Ruffa, R-U-F-F-A. I have a screenshot up here. I go through and I sell 300 to 400 plus cards each and every week, Wednesdays at 6 p.m. PST. And I have done that for the last approaching year now, in about 2 months probably time from when I'm saying this. And the support's been insane, mainly NFL cards. That's my focus and my lady jam, they like to call it. The big thing that I do is I'll start the cards all at $1, 10-second or 5-second sudden death. Really just depends on the inventory selection I have for the night. Depends on how the streams are doing. Depends on the amount of eyeballs, all that. Whole bunch of different things. But one of my biggest abilities to source cards comes down to finding like patch cards, numbered cards, autos, patch autos, and all that. And it is a big part of my inventory sourcing ability and capabilities for NFL cards. So it kind of does matter to me what the personal outlook and the opinion on those cards are. Like, I'll show you these two right here that I tried to sell, but had no dice on the sales. The payment didn't go through on those ones. The outlook on patch cards, I've kind of forgot and didn't really realize people had this opinion when I ran a whole bunch of them last week. And people were, the sky's falling. There's people trying to make lawsuits about it. Law firms went out. I'll maybe put up a screenshot of their video here, but went out into a local card shop they had that was like 30 minutes away, bought a Contenders blaster box, and then maybe 9 or 10 patch cards, and they said that they paid $100. Point I'm trying to make here is they destroyed them. They say they found this Derek Carr, they would have peeled it off and looked at the they have paper backing that says what player and what jersey and what numbering it was for that associated patch on the card, and each one they ripped apart became it was inconclusive evidence of this ideology of this Derek Carr patch coming from say Ronnie Lott or in Zamir White. So in my own opinion, does it matter? No, it does not matter. I'll tell you this much, why it just does not matter. And it's also even better for someone like me or someone like you who is a true collector or a flipper. The people who are truly actual fans of cards in general, this is a golden time that these cards, these patch cards, are short printed cards. You're not gonna hit a patch card in every single pack unless you somehow find a anomaly in the system. Every single pack, let's say you open up a blaster box, right? It's 25, 35. Technically, it's 35 retail now, no matter what. And then probably most card shops usually have blasters for around 45, maybe, depending on the blaster and all that. If it's a Prism blaster, they probably have them at $60 even. So something like that, let's just say it is $60. You get a guaranteed patch card. You're paying $60, 24 cards. So subtract, you're getting 23 cards plus the patch or the auto. And sometimes it's not even guaranteed. So I don't know. I'll maybe pop up if it's guaranteed or not on the Prism card, and the Prism blaster boxes and all that. But regardless, you get 6 packs usually, and 4 cards or 8 cards or 15 cards, depending on the set and all that, and the boxes. But the rundown is you don't get a chance at a patch card every single pack. You get a chance at a patch card every single box. If you're lucky, it'll be a guaranteed one. If you're unlucky, it'll be a chance, and then you potentially get that patch card. So like something like, let's say, let's just do Mosaic Football. I don't think they even have patches in Mosaic Football, actually. I could be wrong. I actually don't think they do. So bad choice on the top of my head. Maybe like Chronicles would be a decent example. I don't think they have guaranteed mem cards, and you get a chance at them. So the big thing is that so those boxes, especially those ones that aren't guaranteed, and even the ones that are guaranteed, they are short printed cards. I'm going to try to edit this down. They are short printed cards. So it's an automatic short printed card. It's not like it's going to be a base Prism rookie where there's millions and millions of them out there. Obviously, depending on their print runs and all that, there could be. It's even better when they are numbered. But I guarantee you that there's not as many of the patch cards as there are base cards in that set, and that's just due to simple math. Obviously, if you have, let's just say, 1 million of each basic rookie, and you get a chance at it, and let's just say it's every about 3 blasters, I'm going to do the math. Let's just say 500 cards in a set, 500 million, or just kind of freeballing the math behind it. Let's just say you only have a product with the blaster. Let's just say 50 to make it easy math for me. So you get a good, let me do this. You get 10 million blaster boxes. Let's say you get a chance every 3. Every 3, it's going to be that 3.33 million of those patches. And then you get how many ever patch cards, potentially autos, potential Panini points, and all that. So let's just divide that number by 3. Just say autos and Panini points and patch cards are all the even thing. So you get 1,100,111 cards of patches. We're just roughballing it. And let's say, just to make it easy for me, there's 11... Let's say there's 110 different patch cards, because I think 11's pretty low, but you can see where I'm kind of getting the idea here. Let's just say 50. So I'm gonna have to do math anyway on it. Looks like, so let me one second here. So if there was 50 different patch cards, and that was the rundown there would be 22,222 patch cards. That's not including numbered ones. That's not including this, that, this, and that. So like how you see 49. That's also not including the different. So like, even though in limited football there's limitless, there could be limited potential, unlimited potential patches. There could be mammoth materials, a whole bunch of different sets there could be. So let's just divide that also by, even, I was going to say 2, just because that's an easy number for me to do right off the top of my head. It's 11,111. So we're going to divide that by 2 again, just to say there's 4 patch cards in that given thing. Maybe there's like patch autos also. So yeah, let's just divide that by 2 also. Then you get about 5,555, I believe it would be, on the thing. I'm going to double check that real quick. So yeah, so I did that math correctly. 5,555. This is just all basic numbers, and given, just me doing it off the top of my head and all that, you can subtract, let's just say 100 is usually standard numbering, 149, maybe like a 249, maybe another 25, maybe another 10, and another 1. as just basic numbering from that. So 349, 400, 4, looks like 436 there. So just a little over 5,000 patch cards. Base patch cards would be in that given thing. Obviously, we're not including different numbering. You're not including yada yada yada. This and that and the other. And I don't know what the actual print runs are, but in terms of that 1 million base set, let's just say even at 10,000 cards, just to make it simple, 10,000 of these patch cards, it is very much shorter printed than that 1 million. And that's why my own liking for patch cards is there and will always be there, is because regardless of who wore that jersey or it's still a card designed for this player. Still, sometimes these cards can have absolutely beautiful photos and designs and all that. Number to 49, 2 colors. It could have logos on them and all that. It could have an autograph also. Could be potentially amazing for them to sign themselves too. You're not including ones that get damaged or what have you. So in terms 100 times more rare, let's just say, than the standard base card, and that's just free winging it. Obviously, I don't know how rare they really are, but I wanted to give my own opinion on why patch cards are still a very nice thing to have in your collection. And because people are saying, whatever they want to say online, collect what you like. If you like patch cards, collect them. I think that patch cards are undervalued comparative to some things, and other things maybe they're not as good of a value, yada yada yada, right? Especially some numbered ones and all that, players that have changed the game for generations of watching football, certain aspects, right? But I want to give my opinion here because I think that I know people have given their opinion, yada, 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 and I just don't understand why people aren't thinking with basic math. I don't know. If there's 500,000 or 500 million cards in a given set, that 10,000 number seems a lot lower, and that's why I rest my case on patch cards still being worth something regardless, and still it would not matter to me who this Derek Carr patch card is from. It is a Derek Carr card with a patch numbered, and it also has that shine and that beautiful design to it. This is a part of my PC, and it will be until I find a forever home for it if I decide to. So I appreciate you guys for watching, taking it easy with me, and that's all I have for today. I appreciate you guys.